Hey y'all, this is Lex. Welcome to my channel on holistic health and abundant living. So, if you are already a part of the family, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much for your support. I always appreciate you. If you're new here, please, if you like the content, if you like the kind of energy that we bring, please consider subscribing, stay here, and be a part of the family too. So, I wanted to talk about today, y'all. I wanted to talk about a misconception when it comes to working out, right? I feel like when people start a workout journey, their first instinct is to go get a gym membership and then just start, okay, I gotta go get a gym membership. I gotta go find the nearest gym and I gotta start, working out, getting on a treadmill, lift some weights, doing all these kind of things. One thing that a lot of people don't realize is exercise can be in our everyday tasks that we do. Exercise can be a part of our everyday life, and exercise can actually be things that we like to do. So, some examples, like I just was thinking about, we literally just came from Georgia, right? In Georgia, in the Atlanta area, there's this place called Stone Mountain. It's literally a mountain that's made of stone. We literally climbed up and made it all the way to the top of this mountain. But when we were climbing up, I actually had a baby on my back, and she's like just shy of 30 pounds. She's like mid 20s. So I wanted that extra weight to get me some extra weights during my walk up the mountain, because I'm like, listen, we never did this before, but this is surely to be a workout. But the cool thing about it, about things that you actually enjoy doing and things that are not technically considered a workout, it's actually fun. Like, I knew it would be fun to do this. Like, if we live there, this will be something that I want to do on a regular basis, because it's much more fun than just walking on a treadmill. Walking on a treadmill is cool too, and that's something that I do as well. But what I much more prefer is going outside in nature, taking a walk, just doing some extra things, walking up a mountain. Well, we don't have any mountains to walk up like an area that we're in, but just like hiking. Like, we were in Kenya and we didn't get a chance to go, but they had several hiking trails that you could go on, mountains that you could climb, all kinds of things, the things that just are fun. So when you think about like exercising, especially if you're somebody who is new to it, you don't have to look at it as this strenuous task, like, oh man, I gotta go get my gym membership, and that's one thing too. That's one thing that holds people back from getting active, is because they feel like they gotta automatically spend money. Listen, working out, being healthy, staying fit can be free. We literally just we were just in the continent we were just on the continent of Africa, in the country of Kenya. And when I tell you, people there were in really good shape. But guess what? People there in Kenya was walking everywhere. Like, everywhere you go, people are walking. Now, people are in cars too. Like, we were in cars because we didn't really know how to navigate that well enough to just be walking everywhere. But people were walking everywhere. Like, people were consistently walking a lot more than some of these places that I see in the States. So people there were fit. Now, in the gym of the apartment that we stayed in, people was at the gym too, but it wasn't like super packed. That would explain like how in shape the people of the country were. It just was like that, staying active, that being active, y'all. Like, literally the smallest things. When we were in Kenya, another thing was, we would go to this farmer's market, and wherever you are, there's most likely a farmer's market near you. Well, this was a big farmer's market, and so it was like a double side of making a healthy decision. We were going to the organic farmer's market to pick up healthy produce that would contribute to our nutrition. And at the same time, it was like a good amount of walking that you would do with some hills and little dips and stuff. It was something that was really enjoyable. And not to forget the sunlight. Sunlight is extremely important and vital to your health. Listen, working out doesn't always have to be like going in there and lifting weights. It don't always have to be getting on a treadmill or getting on a bike. It can be something that you generally enjoy doing. And it can be from playing sports. Like, it could be playing sports. I want to say football, which it makes a lot of sense. Like, when we were in Kenya, football was really popular, and football in the U.S. is called soccer. It's just, but it makes more sense to be called football, to be honest. But sports, whether you go to the gym to play basketball, whether you go to play tennis, whether you play volleyball, whatever, all those things are exercise. So the goal is to just stay active. Like, if y'all have something called a smartwatch that monitors your steps, that's a good resource. But it's also a thing that they have called I think it's called a pedometer. It's just like a little bitty device. I don't know. I haven't seen one in a while, but that, I think I used to have one. Just things like that monitor your steps. There's also apps that you could put on a phone that monitors your steps too. So you don't need a smartwatch. You don't need one of those little devices, even though depending on where you are, you could probably get it for, a couple dollars. But you can put an app on your phone just to monitor how many steps you're getting, because the goal would be to at least try to get 7,000 steps a day. And some people, the lifestyle that they live, naturally they'll get that. And guess what? Those people don't necessarily have to exercise as much as a person who spends most of their day sitting down in a computer desk, or just spends most of their day just sitting down on the couch. Just being active, that's gonna be a game changer for maintaining health and living an optimal life, y'all. So just always remember, like, have fun, have as much fun. I'm telling y'all, one of my most favorite things to do, like for exercise, first of all, is walking. I like to walk out in nature, take little walks, go up mountains. I only went up one mountain, but I would like to go up more. But that's one of my favorite things to do is dancing, like for exercise. Like, there's these dances called what is this sector of dance fitness called, like Zumba. That's one of my favorite things to do. I want to look into some other kind of classes to do like that, but that's one of my favorite things. And it's a thing that when you're doing it, you don't really even realize you're doing it, or you don't realize that you're working out, but you're sweating, burning calories. But it's not so stressful, y'all. The thing is to really, when it comes to anything that you're trying to do, to really try to find something that you like to do. Like, when you're trying to do something, find an area in there where it's something that you like to do. So like I said, if you're somebody who like dance, well, that's a good form of exercise. Why don't you try dancing an extra 20 minutes a day than you usually dance? If you're somebody that likes just walking down the street, or try just walking around the block, take an extra few steps, do things that you like to do. If you like sports, play sports. Maybe add an extra couple of days of playing that sport in a week. Those are things you could do to stay active. It don't have to be like the thing that people technically look at as like working out. Just staying active, using your body, strength, picking up things, and I mean, even carrying groceries around on a walk is a form of strength training, because you need to engage your muscles, just to do that. If y'all looked at another video that I had where I talked about this thing called active sitting, just sitting on a yoga ball, I'm telling you, it's one of the most fun things that I ever do, that literally burns small amounts of calories, but it's not even like a big workout to where you're gonna be really noticing that you're working out. It's something that's actually fun. So I just encourage you to find things that you actually like to do that will help you to be active, because then when you're doing it, it's not so strenuous. It's not something that you're gonna automatically quit. Like, one thing is, if you're somebody who has a gym membership, you might notice that in January, when people have these New Year's resolutions, it's a bunch of people going to the gym. But then around, I say, like, probably around March, you notice things start to dip off. People already don't start dipping off in February, but especially during March, you notice that sharp dip where people ain't going no more, because it's something that they look at as a chore. When really, you don't even have to go to the gym. You don't even have to go to a gym facility to work out, y'all. You can work out for free, just going outside, just getting a walk, just walking around your house. Like I told y'all, I live in the north right now, so the weather is not always the best. So before I had a treadmill, I literally would just walk around the house, just getting extra steps, doing extra cleaning, like doing extra dusting, doing just things around the house, whatever. It doesn't have to be what people perceive as working out. That's not the only way that you could stay healthy and stay active. So I just want to come in here and tell y'all that was something that was really on my heart, because that's something that I've been doing. Like, I've been keeping up on my workouts, but man, I've been doing so many different things, and a lot of them just require footwork. I'm around here right now. I'm gonna have to put some videos up, but I'm getting my garden started, so I've just been doing a lot of footwork with that, getting that ready, going in and out the house, getting this bucket going, so it's just like, those are actually fun things to do that don't really seem like a workout, but you're indeed getting steps, and every step you get, that's an extra calorie burnt. Not that we always trying to burn calories, but the goal is staying active, y'all. So yeah, that's all, y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in to the video and then sticking around to the end. Let me know in the comments, y'all, if I missed anything. What's some fun things that you do to stay active? Like, what's some things that you even just thought about watching this video that you've been doing this entire time that actually is burning calories or keeping you fit? Because we all need to share this information as a community. Yeah, let me know and let's talk about it. I love y'all. I'll see you in the next video.